has scored into triple one away at the end of the game. Smith drive.
7. That's a lot of size.
Sheldon McCowan is open, and McCowan.
Best players in the Big Ten last year.
Wnbalivetoday knocks down, but Mitchell had 36 in the field. On the bounce, Boston gets around McCowan. Total rebound in a season record. That putback won't fall. There's McCowan on
Since the Olympic break.
McCowan easily
off the other one. I think this is going at 84 points a game. And
inside for Smith on the shot fake, and back to Howard from the mid-range. Howard can't. Clark frees up Boston. Looking back inside for McCowan.
Back on the block. She's that
out of the playoff picture. They have bounces. Howard charging. Howard get that three-point shot going here in time. He's all season long.
Well, Clark and I don't know who came up with Caitlin. That's what we're seeing here, and that's what our WNBA arenas, and we've been through. Everyone is benefiting.
18,000 people in this. The better team here so far, and an early
net. It takes away their transition game. Since the break, the second.
She scored 20 points here. The opportunity is there for Indiana. Goes around Sabally. First, there's on a step back. Buries the three. Sabally straight away. Not for that time. Turns it over, looking for Howard backing in. Smith say they lost on Friday 2.
She's 3 for 4.
Themselves a couple of times against LA, and again, Cole's going to have to create. Just hoist it up.
Much. I'd have a big fat smile.
Howard staying aggressive. 2 more. To save it. She'll fire from the corner. And she was 1 of 10. Extra pass. Wheeler is open. And 8 of the 12 once we get to Sunday. Back rolls it out. McCowan with the offensive. They have 7 of 9%.
Would switch, and then she knew she'd.
And looking inside. Fag Bentley deep position. Until Wednesday, their last 2 games for Indiana. Fag Bentley.
Off the bench. She brings some. She understands.
It in. McCowan just bull
scoring like that.
3 and 100 to 90. Effort here in the second quarter is Sabally up. Sabally. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down.
Nice set for her.
It's Sabally. Agumbawale from away. They have 7 offense.
And over the top, pinned down.
From the logo, she is 3-pointers. Then
I guess they're not going to look at it. You could say the same thing about Angel.
And Sabally with a spawner. So Satu Sabally is 7 on to a quarterfinal appearance for the end of the season.
It's away from the bucket. Caitlin.
Kalani Brown circling her way through, finds an opening and banks. Clark beat the pack back. Clark fire away.
It's just amazing to watch.
You season. And it's Howard beating the pack. Mitchell buries a 50% from 3. Sheldon launches and
watching the Buckeyes.
Shot fakes the 3. Extra pass to Boston. Big at big, and Boston at least 5 points in all 6 games.
Because you try to get ball pressure on 6-7.
Had a terrific start. So 2 is here with the floater, leaves it short. Another. So, much need. Not a whole lot of time to work on schedule, but especially Dallas as McCowan. Mitchell sidesteps Agumbawale.
Gets her feet organized.
Until halftime and an offense. And they've dug themselves at Boston backs in. Boston spins. Shot.
You can make a post move on everyone in this league.
Leading for Dallas, Indiana had gone up 5.
Round their post up.
On the other end, Sabally launches. And
teams.
Clark at Howard. Not get one more, or she would be suspended.
After the play.
Antonelli, I'm Pat Boylan. Kalani Brown, deep 2. She answer, gets to the foul line, and speaking of shifty, Agum
sidesteps with making decisions at a quick pace.
Step back, can't knock.
One-on-one by herself.
Sabally in.
Before the game, Pat, I thought the score would be.
You want to change the keys to first to 120.
Time around our game for decades. I've been.
Caitlin Clark has action as Sheldon finds some space trying to regain that lead. It's Mitchell on
between her and the basket. Forget about it.
Clark has hit her more. Off pass. Mitchell a deep two here, and Howard spinning around her. Smith got a piece. Howard turning that left hand.
Second half.
It's the Fever shaking off Sheldon. Hits it to Sabally, and Howard has combined for 30. Sabally over Hull. Back over Sheldon. Oh, it was
Hustle in the pregame. Midder. She's got 4 triples.
Of our Indiana workers going to work and just trying to keep up with it all. Clark working kick back out for Mitchell. Pitch it to Smith, who just gets rid of it. Howard has, it's plays like that. They don't show up on the stop is big as Boston turns the corner. Player into double figures. Sabally different. Wnbalivetoday hits. That was 4,000. Smith on the shot fake, just bullies her way.
Congratulations to Enrique.
Get go and just lit up the score. Have hit this roster in the lottery. And here's Satu Sabally. Clark trying to spin around her. There's a foul. We'll check back. Free of Dallas. Back for Mitchell. You bet. 5. Howard crashing into Smith.
I'm telling you, it's going to come down to the last 2 possessions.
8-74. We are basically. And Howard rattles.
Triple double.
He leads. 13. Mitchell steps into a tee. Apparently not. Uzun, corner 3, knocks it back. Clark on the drive. Sabally gives. Driving by Sabally. Mitchell right to the.
To get her opportunity.
Great Clark. Oh, but Clark with not a final score, a third. Segrist, she'll take it in, flip it up. And so that final month before the break. It goes behind the back, and Boston pulling up. And
What a.
And pulls. Howard, difficult look to the free throw line.
But it feels like she's been on the glass more.
Forced to turn over a moment ago. Puts in for flash at Fever Basketball. Today could do that. Sheldon finds some.
They gave up a lot of offense.
Marked improvement on Fagbenle and step on the baseline. Pace, nobody for Dallas, gets back, and then
Caitlin is pushing to space.
0.5 on the game clock. This game was maybe one wide open. Hits a thin stride and Holt bound, didn't have position, and Fagbenle. Oh, McCowan deep position and lays it in. That's an offensive foul.
Playing with such good rhythm.
All 5 starters on. Wnbalivetoday backing in, lost the handle. Wnbalivetoday on the drive, draws the foul. Dallas in front for the first.
And that's Enrique Wnbalivetoday.
Sevgi Uzun. Clark launches. Oh,
now she missed at the end of the game.
Underneath. This will be difficult over McCowan and can't. Just 5 points in the fourth. Fagbenle, who recovered nicely. Howard flips, hangs, and finishes inside for Fagbenle. Indiana. Clark shaking Howard. Clark feels significant right now. Can the feet
Mistakes, no wrists. Do it.
Just like the times.
Kelsey Mitchell still
on to 5. That's a deep 2, and Wheeler. Take that pass. Sabally off balance. Really. Clark launches, hits him. Wnbalivetoday will too. Her flip just too shy of her career. Clark, yes.
It's Pat, and I said to you, close.
There's 33.
And how much fun they're having.
Here is Hull pulling up.
Straight line vision to the goal.
Clark rises.
Trying to.
Gets free underneath, banks it in.
It's all happening.
Boston, oh, the step through and couldn't.
And that's what I would call.
A handoff Sheldon into Dantis. Tough give and chase. Howard puts on the brakes. Mitchell trying to. Mitchell catch and shoot. Buries it. Fist spinning inside with the step.
Sexy Hull.
By Dantis, corner 3. Knocks it to assist. Wnbalivetoday cannon. Pass. Here is Dantis. Buries the franchise record. To stop her too as Howard ducks in and finishes. Lexi Hull, and it's a foul. Seen in this game here lately, Dallas was into Boston, and it's a foul. Can't hear the whistle here, and so you can't score for Clark. 30 for Dallas, so again, that's new this year. Sheldon, quick trigger, miss. Even if Dallas wins the tip, a shot up, and that's going to end it as a. So it'll be to get it in. Does to Boston. They'll. And that shot you saw there was down Sabally. Did she get it off in time? Is Indiana with 100.
With a career high.
Clark shaking off Sheldon. Hits it for 36. That wings front court of Sabally and Howard has combined for 30. Sabally over Hull. Clark back over Sheldon. Oh, it was
Clark talked about Lexi Hull's hustle in the pregame. Mitchell 3 for 3 to start the quarter. She's got 4 triples in 3.
She is the subject of our Indiana workers going to work. My head feels like it's swimming 24/7, just trying to keep up with it all.
It's the league.
Clark working. Boston on McCowan, a kick back out for Mitchell. Position, so she'll drive on Sabally. Pitch it to Smith, who just gets rid of it. Howard
I need to run something for her.
You know, it's plays like that, they don't show up on the having a lot of offensive execution. Every stop is big as Boston turns the corner. Third Fever player into double figures. Sabally difficult.
9.
Wnbalivetoday hits
To do is see a big basket.
and that was 4,000. Pull over to Smith. Smith on the shot fake, just bullies her way. Any of them.
Congratulations to Arika.
Into this league from the get-go and just lit up the score. And injuries have hit this roster. Playoffs. It's now going to be in the lottery. And here's Satu Sabally in the handoff. Now backing in Sheldon. Clark trying to spin around her. There's a foul. So Sevgi Uzun will check back. Still has not been able to shake free of Dallas. Lobs it back for Boston. Boston back for Mitchell. Eubanks 5th 3. She's got 25. Howard crashing into Smith.
Both teams at 73. I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to come down to the last 2 possessions.
Final here in this building was 78-74. We are basically. And Howard rattles.
Put her on TD watch, baby. Triple double.
He leads
One with blocks.
13 fading into the corner up top for Mitchell. Steps into a tee. Nicked off the back end of that, but apparently not. Uzun, corner 3, knocks it. Clark going behind the back. Clark on the drive. Sabally gives. Mitchell driving by Sabally. Mitchell right to the.
Here she's been in this franchise to finally get her opportunity. Mitchell.
Uzun trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with points. Not a final score, a third. Uzun driving, kicking out. Segrist, she'll take it in, flip it up, and
Back.
I'll see that final month before the break. Clark just forcing her way, goes behind the back, and Boston Henley cross court. Lexi Hull driving, pulling up, and what a day, a 78% free throw shooter, and pulls
to work when you can't.
Foul line recently. Howard, difficult look. Indiana right back to the free throw line.
She's got recorded for 3 rebounds, but it feels like she's been on the glass more.
2 assists. Forced a turnover a moment ago. Puts in on sale by signing up for Fever Flash at feverbasketball.com. They've still got to lock down their playoff position. Today could do that. Sheldon finds some.
1 shot. They gave up a lot of offense.
Just 2 here in the third quarter, so that is marked improvement. Frustrated. Now she'll drive on Fagbenley and step on the baseline. But here's Clark trying to push the pace. Nobody for Dallas gets back, and then
Midcourt. And that's because Caitlin is pushing to space.
they have put 36.5 on the game clock. Here for Indiana. This game was silver lining for Indiana. Maybe one. Wnbalivetoday wide open. Hits a. Oh, Clark hit her right in stride. And hold it's here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And came down with the offensive rebound. Didn't have position. And really big sequence there from Temi Fagbenle. High-low McCowan, deep position and lays. Fagbenle backing in. That's an offensive foul.
When you're playing with such good rhythm.
All 5 starters, all members. Agumbawale backing in, lost the handle. Agumbawale, hold there to backtrack. Agumbawale on the drive, draws the foul. And Agumbawale can put Dallas in front for the first.
Well, winning time is coming, and that's Arike Agumbawale.
For another rookie in Sevgi Uzun. Sees for years now. Clark launches. Oh,
she's a closer. Now she missed at the end of the game.
No look, Fagbenle lost the handle underneath. The 5, Wheeler inside, Fagbenle. This will be difficult over McCowan and from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Just 5 points in the 4th quarter. Howard spun by Fagbenle, who recovered nicely. Howard flips. Clark hangs and finishes. Back to Clark. Clark inside for Fagbenle. Indiana, the shot clock down to 10. Clark shaking Howard. Clark gets it. Anything more than one possession feels significant right now. Can the field
has to be sharp, crisp, no mistakes, no risks. Do it.
And get it into McCowan. Just like an aggressive, she's gone to that right block a couple of times.
Kelsey Mitchell still on.
Here's Wheeler, shot clock down to 5. That's a deep 2, and Wheeler. Anybody, Sabally there to take that pass. Sabally off balance, really. She gives you her thoughts there. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits situations. Agumbawale will too, her flow. And she is now just 2 shy of her career.
Into a ball screen.
Clark, yes!
Game press conference, Pat, and I said to you, she's going to be close.
There's 33
in the system with her teammates, and how much fun they're having.
Here is Hull pulling up.
Get on Arike and don't give her any straight line vision to the goal.
Clark rises.
Downhill, looking for space. Trying to
give Wheeler not in foul trouble, but Agumbawale gets free underneath, banks it in.
Life to go up. You wanted more money. It's all happening. The W has ever seen.
Boston, oh, the step through and couldn't. Times out of 100 just wouldn't fall.
And that's what I would call an assist.
McCowan handoff Sheldon into Dantis. Tough piece. Got it ahead to Howard. Hull giving chase. Howard puts on the brakes.
Allowed Dallas to double team.
Mitchell trying to this fever advantage. Mitchell catch and shoot. Buries it. Fakes the 3. Sabally spinning inside with the step
from the rim. It is a tough check for Lexi Hull.
Sheldon hits the deck. No whistle either way. Dantis corner 3. Knocks it. That's her 8th assist. Agumbawale cannon. Clark into the corner. Whole extra pass. Here is Dantis. Very fevered that Dantis just hit ties the franchise record. Indiana, a little breathing room, but they still need a stop or 2 as Howard ducks in and finishes. She's off to the races. Here comes Lexi Hull, and it's a foul. The violent swings that we have seen in this game here lately. Dallas was spinning into Clark, running into Boston, and it's a foul.
Action.
Well, you said it. You can't hear the whistle here, and so you can't possession game. 34 for Clark, 30 for Boston. A reset timeout for Dallas. So again, that's new this year. Sheldon, quick trigger, miss. So it's Boston and McCowan, and now even if Dallas wins the tip, with Hull draped all over, couldn't get a shot up, and that's going to end it as a
Mitchell and Clark for the Fever.
So it'll be had Clark there for a moment, trying to get it in. Does to Boston. They'll. Boston can ice it here. And she
dangerous going into the playoffs.
That shot you saw there was, there's some parallels there. Inbound Sabali, did she get it off in time? Go and check, but the bottom line is Indiana with 100.
Combines Caitlin Clark with a career high